G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fishroom. So, first up, we're streaming on StreamYard today. Oh wow, that's annoying. I got a headphone in. Basically, we're going through a walk through the fish. We're going for a. Jesus Christ. I can't. Hang on 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. So basically, we're going to go through a walkthrough of the fish room, but I need to use my mobile for that, and I couldn't figure out how to set up streaming my mobile on OBS Studio, but I can use StreamYard. Not that you guys really care about the nitty gritty of what we're doing, but so g'day Anonymous, g'day Pete, g'day Blake, g'day Ryan. Oh, good to see Ryan in the chat. I haven't seen him the last couple of weeks. G'day Chev, how are you? So the only downfall is I can't have my background lo-fi music, which is kind of sad. So how's everyone been? G'day Craig, how are you? I've been good. What have I been doing? I had a 20-week baby scan today, so that was exciting. I'm actually pretty excited to have a baby. I was super nervous. The nerves are calming down a bit now, but you'll notice I haven't got the green screen going. I just basically kind of run out of ideas for the green screen, and I don't know. I just kind of feel like having just a humbled background doesn't look so bad. What do you guys reckon? We need to move. Oops. If I move that there. There we go. The Korean Pet Central logo was a bit out of the picture. Sorry if that was loud when I just banged the microphone. So has anybody actually caught wind of what microphone I've got? So I've actually got like it's actually a mobile phone holder. So this opens up and it actually grips your mobile phone, and it's actually to mount your mobile phone on the headboard of the bed head, but it holds my microphone. And this is actually my microphone I use for the camera, for my actual camera. It goes on this little bracket here, and I just bought a mic cord for it. I couldn't justify spending another $100 on a microphone for streaming when I own 2 Rode mics already. So, g'day John, how are you? I missed you, Ed Star. G'day, how are you? Yeah, John, always from the middle of nowhere. It's like you don't move house or something. Do you guys check out my shirt, guys? You guys have seen this one before. This is actually Rasa Miata's merchandise. They're my favorite shirts. Probably even my favorite on top of my own logo shirts. That reminds me, I've actually got to get onto my store. I want to change it up a bit. I'm going to put actually I'm thinking about just deleting that store and getting my shirts from somewhere else. I think I talked to you guys about it because I'm not happy with the quality. The quality of the hoodie is good, but the shirts are shit. So I don't know. It's a bit shitty. Oh, John, your order of extreme fish food showed up yesterday. Oh, so Ryan is watching. Ryan, I don't know if you caught my video the other day, but I did give wind of the fact that there might be another shipment of extreme coming already. So I don't know whether I was meant to say that publicly, but that's exciting for me because that doesn't not only does that mean I've got Extreme now, that means like that the first shipment obviously grabbed traction, which means like it's exciting for the future of the food in Australia. You guys know all about that, how I bang on about the fact that I push the product for my own personal interests. G'day Ray, how are ya? G'day Eel. Everyone's cruising in. I want to dedicate this stream to Anonymous because he watched a video the other day that was about graphics cards, and he knows absolutely nothing about computers, and he got through the whole video. So credit to Anonymous for getting through a video that he had no idea what I was even talking about. Yeah. What stream was that? A stream that my Blake sent a super sticker. That's awesome, man. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Whose stream did you guys jump on? I'm happy to hang out in the chat of streams that you guys are watching and chat to you guys and check out the streams more. So there's something I want to do. So is crypto related, sorry guys, but so basically when I trade crypto, if I don't watch any YouTube about crypto, like none, and don't check Twitter and don't check all the socials and just trade, I trade better. So I've actually been watching a TV show called The $1 Million Trader, which is not, it's actually not learning trading. But my point here is, I think I want to get more in touch with the YouTube community as far as the fish world goes by catching more fish channel streams and fish channel videos, and that way I'm trading and I'm occupied by videos that help me network my YouTube channel, and not just network, like just you guys can post comments about other YouTubers and what's happening in the aquatic community, and I'll have no idea what you're talking about. Now, I'd like to change that so that I have, well, the only thing that I do know what's going on is the DIY King was being an arsehole on stream. I did see that video. Yeah. It was Michael's Fishroom. Oh, Michael's Fishroom is the stream you're on. So, yeah. My wife's just going to get bacon and eggs for the morning. Sammy J, how are you? I'm going to call you Sammy J. I hope that's okay. G'day, Life of Patty. Sorry, I have missed a few people. I think that is the few people. All right, I'm going to throw a subscription down to Michael's Aquatics. Do you know I can never remember how to spell aquatics? I think I've just spelled it wrong. Because, like, I need to go up and find the comment and copy and paste. Oh, it won't even let me copy and paste it. That's ripped off. What have I spelt wrong? I've done Michael the wrong way around. I did EA, not AE. Oh, hang on. You guys have written Michael two different ways in the comments. Anonymous and Chev. Which one of you is right? Oh, no. And I've spelled aquatics as in aquatics aquariums. Oh, and it's not even aquatics. It's Fishroom. Oh, no. Oh. Here we go. Oh wow, 42,000 subscribers. How have I not heard of this person? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not in touch with the fish community. It's sad, isn't it? I'm not just not a. I just got to get in touch with my hobby a bit more, you know. G'day collaboration. G'day Garcha. Wow, I've missed heaps of comments. All right, so Patty's talking about vegans. I must have missed that one. Hang on. How do you know someone who's in crypto? Don't worry, they tell you. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely that's definitely the truth about vegans. All right, so um one actually thing I will say about crypto, I have been trying to not talk about it anymore. You guys are the only people that cop it. I'm trying not to talk about it at work and to my friends because I'm sick of the inboxes. It's too much. Like it's insane. Like price moves like 3%. I get like 10 inboxes saying, "Oh my god, it's crashed. How are you feeling?" Let's drop the crypto chat now. It's a. Oh, okay. Michael's Fishroom is a guppy channel. Top 10 guppy questions. Yep. That's all right. I need a guppy channel because if you caught the last video and saw me talk about the guppies, my guppies keep dying. Now I've got a tank with 3 males. G'day T-Bones. G'day Maddie. What have we missed? I feel like I've missed people. Sorry if I have. G'day Mr. Fish. Oh, Mr. Fish sends a super sticker. Thank you very much. Sorry I missed that. I genuinely actually missed that. Oh, that's not good. Nathan Fishboy's phone stuffed. I hate it when your phone breaks. It's the shittest feeling, and then it upsets me because I'm upset that my phone's broken. Does anybody get um that same upsetment that you rely on your phone? I hate it. Oh, T-Bone's in with a super sticker. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Feeling pretty humbled by this, to be honest. 3 super stickers in a matter of 2 minutes. I think that's a new record for the channel. Yeah, see, John, you got 6 guppies about 6 weeks ago. Now you've got 900. So I've learnt with me, the trick is to not get the basic fish. I probably shouldn't use the word basic. So, like, what's the beginner African you would breed? Like people say is a beginner fish for Africans. Electric yellows. My electric yellows don't breed. And like they're probably, as far as like my Africans, they're probably the easiest African I own to breed. And they've bred like twice, and now I'm just waiting for a new fry to grow out because the original ones aren't breeding anymore. And yeah, so then like I can't think of any more examples right this second. But like, oh well, the guppies. I'm on my 3rd colony or group of guppies, and the 3rd time I've ended up with only males because they've killed the females. Also supposed to be a beginner's fish. What's next? I can't think of any more off the top of my head. But then like flower horns, but like people rave on about how hard flower horns are, how weak their immune system, all that jazz. Well, that's kind of true. My flower horns are like 2 of them are sick at the moment, but that's all right. They're getting better. So what was my point here? Oh yeah, so like I breed flower horns. What else have I bred that's difficult? I've bred stingrays, but I wouldn't call that difficult. The hard part about stingrays is just trying to keep the water clean. Yeah, peacocks are Alunacara peacocks are definitely the beginner's fish. I've got peacocks breeding in fry tanks before I even sell them. Collaboration. I got one female guppy that has birthed about 50 babies. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the guppies. I'm gonna try again because it's pissing me off now that I haven't bred guppies. So now I want to breed them. If anybody all the OGs, as soon as I can't do something, it pisses me off, and then I need to do it. The Oscar's still kicking. Oscars are weird, man. They get hole in the head and they just like keep cruising. He still has like the chunks. I think like he's going to get scarring on his head, but he's swimming around. He's eating. I did a bit of a cull in the big tank. I'll show you when we go back in there. But I pretty much reduced the stingray tank to the two Oscars. The Thai silk male is in there. The red devil. The what is it? Salmon tail catfish. The gourami. And the two stingrays. So that's all that's in there now. Yeah, Chev, the Oscars, they're so hardy. One interesting thing is the female Oscar hasn't got sick, and the red devil hasn't got sick. And the giant gourami. But yeah, I'm not really sure how contagious the hexema really is. I think if like the fish has got a strong immune system, it'll actually fight off the parasites before and not let it get too sick. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Red devil, most aggressive fish you've ever had. My red devil's pretty chilled, moist. He's lived with a lot of fish and he hasn't killed anyone that I know of. Like there has been like the occasional fights, but I don't know who was the culprit, but I've never seen him attack a fish. Yeah, Mr. Fish. I might actually I'll check it out tomorrow. Hopefully it hasn't healed over too much, and I might pull the Oscar out and do a video on identifying hole in the head. I haven't looked at him for a couple of days, like closely, but I have been feeding. I made up some different food. You know how I made up the tetracillin and metro, and then I found out that metro cancels out the tetracillin, and then metro is only good in food for like 8 hours. So then if you guys remember, I did the internal parasite clear test under the microscope, so that worked. So I've actually used that internal parasite clear in food, and then I've also used that internal parasite clear in the top tank with the white-eyed female flowerhorn, because she's like my most important. That's my most important breeding project at the moment. I actually dosed that tank, water dosed it. So someone actually commented on one of my videos and saying that hexema is like a water. It can actually survive in the water and not just in the fish, and that you need to treat the tank. there is a reason why I haven't done that. Like, obviously, I would much prefer to treat the whole tanks, but even if I decided to only treat the flower horn tanks and not treat any of the African tanks, there is 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's like 5,500 liters of water with flower horns in it. So for me to treat, so like for starters, like Metro is hard to get in Australia, and then I would need enough medication to treat 5,000 liters twice. So I would need 10,000 liters of medication, and it's just simply how much I can get versus how much I need to treat. So I'm trying to make do with what I can. My worst case scenario is to select the flower horns that are really important to me and do like a heavy cull and set up one tank that I can treat all of them at once and bleach all the flower horn tanks and start again with a fishless cycle. But that's like an absolute dramatic thing to do. I guess in that scenario, it might be cheaper to try find 5,000 liters of Metro. 10,000, sorry, because I need to. I'm not sure about flubenzol on Hexema in particular. It would. I think it's definitely an option. But also I don't have any of that on hand at the moment. So there's one that I was looking at. I'll look it up here. There's a product. It's called Big L Poultry Wormer. It's I don't even know how to pronounce it. Levomasol, which is I've used this to worm my Africans before, but I need to do a bit more research into it. So basically, I've got a low key plan. So my plan is kind of to use Big L Poultry Wormer on all of the Africans, and then use the Parasite Clear from Aquatics on all of the flower horns. I don't really want to use Big L Poultry Wormer on the flower horns. I guess I could do a test, but it's a bit of a fish hack if anybody's wondering. So Big L Poultry Wormer, I'll put the title in the chat. If you can get your hands on this, this is what I used to worm my Africans, especially when I had the 2,000 liter African display tank. I used to use Big L Poultry Wormer. There's actually, I don't know if it's still there, but there was an old thread on Perth Cichlid Society. Let's see if I type in PCS, if anything comes up. Maybe if I search Perth Cichlid Society. Can you guys hear the dog crying? The dog thinks that because the sun's going down that it's dinner time, but he needs to learn how to tell the difference in winter to summer. only works when you black out the tank. So yeah, so the good thing is my fish room has no windows, so it's all good. I use Yeah, so one thing about this whole situation, obviously none of my tanks are linked. And I've only got Hexema in two tanks. But the what was my point? Oh yeah. So generally I'd be looking around for any sick Africans, and like all of my Africans look so healthy. It's just a bit strange, like I don't know where it could have come from. I like my top flower horn tank has it. Well, actually, yeah, it does. Well, technically, the white-eyed girl, she doesn't have hole in the head, but she's got the Hexema parasite under the microscope. So maybe it is hole in the head, but I've caught it super early, which is credits to getting a microscope. The Gold Coast discus stuff is good. Maybe I should message him, do like a full worm of the whole room. But like, yeah, I think I might do that. I wonder how that Leversol mix would go with the flower horns. I think the flower horns are pretty good. It's the only thing I have to worry about is the stingrays, I think. Mate, I think what I've got to do, I don't know. The stingrays can only have one of the, I think it's the presentaquel, because the Leversol or whatever it's called has copper base in it or something. There's a science to worming my fish room. I've worked it out before. I've wormed the whole room before, but I used like 3 different medications, and I had to like disconnect tanks that were linked, move drain pipes, and all sorts of jazz, because the flower horns is one medication, the Africans is a different one, and then the stingrays is a different one. So I've just got to do the right thing. How's that, guys? Like, it's got darker, and it looks like I've got a black screen behind me. Almost, you can just see the couch in the background there. I've just had like a proper like thinking session out aloud. You guys are probably like, why is this guy just talking for 20 minutes about medication? If your tanks have hex. Yeah. So I don't know if you were listening earlier, hooked on fish. The problem is I don't know how to go about getting enough metro to treat the room. Ever thought of getting a digital microscope? I did kind of look into them, but I didn't really see the point. I got the one that I've got now for $30, and I just thought like old reliable is a good way to go. Oh, hooked on fish uses Gold Coast discus mix with the rays. That's interesting. I might give it a go. I could try the Gold Coast discus mix with the male ray first, because I don't really care if I lose a male. Well, I would rather lose a male than a female. Yeah, I have seen Garrett Everett T-Bones. I think did he do a collaboration with the I can't remember what they're called, like Green Aquatics or whatever it is. T-Bone, so yeah, where do I get all my fish medication? That's the problem. I don't know where to get Metro. I can get it from Dr. Lowe, the fish vet, but last time I got Metro off him, I don't know whether I'm really meant to say this on stream or not. He can't just give it to me without coming out and having a look. So by the time I paid the call out fee and then paid for the Metro, it was actually about a $600 affair. So I just can't justify $600 to get some Metro. And like, especially when I've got the microscope, I've done the diagnosis. Like, I don't need a fish vet to come and diagnose. I just need the medication. $600 is just way too much in my eyes. Yeah, hooked on fish, you say $600 isn't much when what your stock is thousands, but it's just I still can't justify it. Like, I don't really want to say it on camera, but I just had a really bad experience with Dr. Lowe, so I don't want that to shadow anyone's opinion on him, so I'm not going to talk about it. I think what he does is good for the hobby. I just had a bad experience with him. Anyway, I think that's about time for a change of subject. We've got to go have a look at the fish room. You guys are going to give an echo for a minute. No. Won't let me swap the camera. All right, there we go. Alright, can you hear me? There's the chat. I forgot with the phone, guys. Can't see the video while I've got the chat open. Let me have a bit of a read back while we walk out. Oh, you guys talking about Joey's video? Yeah, that was rough. Man, I don't know what the dog's eating. He's making weird noises. G'day, Pete's back. Yeah, so I guess the whole thing with Joey. I've heard lots of rumors about him being an asshole, but that's like the first time I've actually seen it for myself. All right, so the OGs know this, but anybody who's not an OG, we have to swap Wi-Fi's when we get here. All right, are we back? You guys are got to do the sound check and let me know if I'm in town. By in town, I mean if you can hear me. Is the camera fogging up? Hopefully not. It's nice and warm in here. So what are we going to talk about? Yeah, so you'll see I dropped the water level and I medicated the tank with this one here. I probably should have medicated it with this one as well, but I didn't. If you actually go back on like the flower horn page, back in the day, this was the medication, these two that everyone. Whoa, did you guys see that? These are the two medications that everyone raved about. Hang on, I'll push them back into the light for you. So so that one there, I think is Metro, but I'm not 100% sure because it's hexema clear, and it's also so like what Jesse was saying before about Metro being for hexema. I've heard rumors that this is hexema, that this is Metro, but I'm not sure. So this one is that 5 grams? Is GM grams for every 100 liters? So, but the only thing I don't know, I don't have a little scale, but it comes with this spoon. So I'm guessing that's about 5 grams. And so that one of them spoons is 100 liters. But I'm not sure. So it'd be nice to know how much a whole tub does and then work out the math of how much I would need to do the whole room, and then try to strike up a deal with Aquatics Aquariums to buy X amount. So that's, oh, hang on, that's 50 grams. So that'll do 1,000 liters. So I need 15 of these. So to treat the room, that's 260, $390 times 2. So $780 to treat the room once. So then I've got to do it twice. That gives you a bit of how much I need to use. I've spoken to a vet about getting a 1 kilo. Oh, T-Bones, cheers for the super chat. What's the difference between a super chat and a super sticker? Same shit, eh? Let me scroll back into the comments for a minute. Oh yeah, you guys just talking about Joey. Jesse, if anybody doesn't know, Hooked on Fish is Jesse. Jesse, let me know if you do find out about a big 1 kilo of Metro. 1 gram does 40 liters. 10 grams does 400. So 100. So a kilo does 4,000 liters. Is that what? 1 gram does 40. Add so 10 grams does 400. 100 grams does 4,000. So 1 kilo does 40,000 liters. If you get 1 kilo, sign me up. 40,000 liters would do the room twice. Because the room is 15,000, so I need 30,000 liters of medication. Three buckets to do one treatment. Is your system 120,000 liters, Jesse? I didn't know that. Everybody's commenting 40,000. So I said I wasn't going to talk about crypto anymore, but fun fact is, I've been trying to do my maths at work without a calculator, just to improve my maths skills for trading. I'm pretty good at maths, reasonably. Yeah, Blake. So that is a very good point. Like, just if I drop the water levels, the only one I can't drop the water levels on that tank. These ones I just have to take the standpipes off the filter. These tanks here, I can't drop the water level. Yeah, it would be interesting. But then, like I said, is there really any point in dosing the Africans when they all look healthy as? There's no skinny bellies. Look how fast this guy's growing. If you guys have been playing at home, I bought these at 3 centimeters. That guy's pumping. If anyone's in Perth and wants that fish, message me because he's growing too fast for the colony. So I actually want to get rid of him. I don't even want money for him. I just need him out of that group. $15,000 liters is hoarding water. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. Everybody else looks like so healthy. Look at these guys. Oh, so you guys know there is one more group that's not extremely healthy, but they're healthy now. Anybody remember the Barker-Chromis had a blood-borne disease, and it's pretty much gone. Richard's not happy down here. His head's deflated a bit. This tank's just a bit too cold for him. I've got to put a heater in there. Oh, and this water situation, I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's here. You guys can't really see. Can you see how that's all wet? So just before I started the live stream, I got in there with my finger and I put silicone in there. And can you see how the silicone actually see where the brown patch is? And then there's a lighter patch of silicone. I think I might have actually fixed the leak, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, there's also a chance it's leaking over here. There's no patch on there. That's just silicone. I'm dodgy. But if that was leaking, the paint would be peeling off. So there's no paint peeling there, so I don't think that's what's leaking. Do you know what's interesting, guys? So I was thinking, oh, look at all the shit on me. Wipe it on myself. All my patched tanks. Look at this. That one there. That one there. This one here. That's the first one to ever leak. And like I've had more patch tanks in the past, like before now. I think that's pretty good track record. And so this tank has leaked for longer than I would like to admit, but I think it's got worse. What I need to do. I need to turn the water change system off for a day or so, and figure out which tank the water level drops. Because what happens, right? It's got to be that tank. See how that's down? I think that tank's just got worse over time. What happens? The water change system turns on 3 times a day, and tops the tanks up. So I come in here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is only like half an hour after the water change system has been on. And I see water on the ground. I look for what tank the water level's dropped, and I don't know because it's been constantly topping up for the day. So finding leaks in this room is difficult for that reason. Have you guys seen the bristlenose babies? So I've got cannibal bristlenose babies, so I don't let them in there. Let me catch up on the chat for a minute, guys. See Anonymous, sorry if you're already gone. Yeah, so Hooked on Fish says it wouldn't treat unless showing symptoms. How many types of fish do I own? I think total stab in the dark, I would say roughly 40. So 40 would be banking all the flower horns as one, even though that we're just like flower horns and the flower horn hybrids classed as one group. I think 40-ish. And then the Viha are 3 different bloodlines, but we'll count them as well. Some of these are turning out super nice. I really like this one here with like less black. I think that one there's a synspilum. You can see the fins on these guys. They've got a bit of a irritation because of the shit food. I've actually swapped these guys to Extreme, and they're looking heaps healthier. And also, you'll notice how much cleaner the tank is looking than it was. That's literally just from changing their food. I was thinking about breeding this beta, breeding that beta with one of the Texas cross flower horns. What was I talking about before I got sidetracked? No, I don't have any L number cash. I wouldn't mind some. I don't know where I put them. Oh, I wanted to see if I got any bristlenose eggs. So I don't think there will be because he was sitting on the. There's none in that one. Yeah, so I have to take my bristlenose babies out. Only snails in there. Can you guys see all the snails? Because they eat them all. I need to build a snail trap, guys. Can you guys? That's snails, not dirt. It's all snails. So I can only see one boy in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 girls. 5 girls. What a stud. I should find another boy. Most of my tanks have got bristlenose in. It's just finding them. Finding the bristlenose, that is. Oh, so I don't know if I told you guys on camera, I found the female Tenardi, and she's still alive. This tank obviously doesn't have a bristlenose in it. So I don't know where she is, and I'm not going to move the tank around to show you because the shit goes everywhere. Can you guys see how big he is? He's got to be pushing like 15 centimeters. He's huge, and the girl's only like 6 or 7 centimeters. It's scary. I can't see the female surviving. I need to clean one of my tanks, guys. You guys, if you've got fish tanks and don't have one of these, invest in one. You ready? So just get a bit of water, put it on the glass. Oh, most of that dirt's on the inside of the glass. This tank also, you can tell the tanks that don't have bristlenose. I don't know where the male's gone. The male was like real skittish. He's been smashing the girls. Poor girls. So that tank there, I thought there was an ammonia balloon the other day, and then I realised it's just that the glass was that dirty it looked like the water was cloudy. Moise mentioned the Stegratus earlier. I can't remember what he said about them, but they're just chilling. I think there's only 4 left in there. I need to grow out a new colony, but so all the Stegratus that I've got, which are in this tank here, they're actually all sold. So I need to breed more to make my. Oh, there's some here. So I really need to isolate them and grow them out to build myself a new colony. L number caps are better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't die, but can you pay for coffee with L number plecos? I don't have Synodontis petricola, but in this tank here, there is a Synodontis cross. I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid catfish. It's under there. I think I've shown you on the channel once before. Oh, and also, anyone notice that there's a fish missing in this tank? Can you figure out which fish it is? It's a bloody eel. So I can't find the eel. I've like looked under there. I've looked under the tanks. So I think the eel is back in this filter. I'm not even. So my guess is he's jumped out here, and he's gone back into the filter. I'll almost bet my left nut on it. It's either going that way or this way, and he's not under there. I was like, oh, he's probably dead, but he's not under the ground. He's not on the ground, so that only leaves that filter, which means he's back in the fucking filter, which I spent hours to get him out. So you guys will probably find that funny in the comments. Oh, look, Chev was already onto it, asking where the eel is. The eel's gone. It's got to be back in there. So it's quite frustrating. So I need to get him back out, and then I need to figure out a new lid for this tank. I don't know what happened to the lid. I might still have it. I've just got to hunt for it. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll look for the eel at some stage. I need to do a cull of these flower horns. If you look, there's actually a deformed one here. It's broken. There's I actually was thinking about selecting these already. This one here, that's going to be a ripper. Yeah, there was a couple that I've already spotted that I want to pick out. There's already a fader in there. Check that out. Already faded, and it's so small. This one looks like it's going to be a ripper. I'm probably there's a deformed one. The deformities is something that a lot of people don't really talk about enough. I'll probably do a video culling a couple of these. See, like this one here, focus doesn't look quite right either. It might just be a short body, but gonna have to wait and see. I definitely want to get a couple of them growing out by themselves. And so I don't know if I told you guys, so this single guy here, his eyes have gone white, which I'm stoked about. I've got to clean his tank out. I've been pumping him with food, so that's a bit of uneaten food in the bottom there. But so that one there is going to be a future breeder. And maybe this one here. There it is. I've just got to wait and see. Obviously, I can't breed them if they turn out really shit quality, but they are the direction I want to go for my future line of flower horns. So unless they're quite bad, I'll probably try and breed them, even if they're only medium to good. If they're medium, I won't breed them. Medium to good, I will breed them. Got to catch up on the comments. Oh, have a good one. Have a good time at the pub, T-Bones. Chef's got a Houdini virtual. I need to build like a proper cage for that. I can't just put a sponge over it because the pipe is gravity fed. So if I put a sponge over it, I'm going to restrict my covering it. So there is a reason why I haven't. Basically, I just have to build a pipe. I used to have a pipe on there. I don't know where it went. It was basically a T-piece, and then it went down and it had egg crate on the ends, and it worked quite well. Oh no, this guy's looking pretty good. So can you see what I mean by it's a bit strange. So this girl here was showing signs of eczema, but then that tank drains into this one, so they're linked, and like none of the and so then The Thai silk had hexema, which, can I add, I think it's gone. I can't see. But so none of these 5 actually, there's a fish in there. None of those 5 got sick, which I find really strange. I thought hexema was like a highly contagious disease, parasite. So yeah, I find it real weird. And also, so this girl here had a bit of white stringy poo, but none of the others. Now, is that a bit there? No, I don't think so. So like, oh, that one's got prolapse. That's not good. This one here is not well. But so my point behind it is, it doesn't seem contagious. So we can see down here. Hey mate, look at the camera. Look at the camera. It looks like it's gone, guys. I need to grab him to have a proper look, but obviously I really need two hands to do it properly. Let's try. Sorry, mate. Also, there's no light now. It's gone, guys. I'm pretty stoked with that. That's the best news I've had this week. He had it quite bad. So that means, where's the Oscar? Sorry, guys, I'm just doing a bit of... Oh, look, guys, the Oscar's still got the marks, but there's no red patches anymore. I think I've done it. Oh, there's one more fish. My salmon tail. He's still got a mark on the top of his head. But I don't really know if that's hexema, because he's a scaleless fish. If anybody knows where that salmon tail can get hexema, let me know. See that dot on his head? But the salmon tail's super skittish and like smacks himself against shit, so there's a chance it is that. And also the red devil never got it, which I find pretty bizarre. So like, oh, there's the check this guy out. This is another Houdini. That's the red Texas. Houdini 2.0. So he just cruises through the holes. I need to get him out of here. Someone's actually got let's go back into the house. Someone's actually got a really nice female blood parrot, and I asked her if I could buy it. She said no. She said she was interested in breeding it, and then I said that I'll give her a male to breed with it if she gives me some eggs. I didn't even ask for babies. I just asked for the eggs back. You guys know I'm happy to go pick up eggs. And she said, yeah, okay, no worries. And then she was like, oh, the only problem is I don't have a tank to breed in. Then I even went as far as offering her a tank. Hang on, Alright. My phone's... Can you guys hear me? I'm going to take that as a yes because I can hear me. All right, let me catch up on the comments. Ead, if you're breeding an OB and it's deformed, as long as you're being sightful of the fry and, like you say, the fry aren't showing deformities, just keep breeding her. I've got a flower horn that I want to breed, and she's super ugly. I miss T-Bone's super sticker. Sorry about that. I think he's gone now, but I'll still put it up in remembrance. So as long as it's something that's not showing through the fry, who cares? Just you obviously never sell her, breed her, and then if you ever wanted to get rid of the colony, you would have to cull her. Yeah, it's definitely not the same without Anonymous. Anonymous, did you even catch that I dedicated this stream to you? Anonymous is putting up some challenges that seem a bit on my side. Yeah, definitely part of the furniture Anonymous. All right, so yeah, so this lady has this blood parrot in a mixed tank, and it's one of the nicest blood parrots I've ever seen. And for anybody who doesn't know why I haven't ever taken on the Red Texas adventure, it's because I haven't seen blood parrots that are good enough quality. So now I've got a male Red Texas that hasn't faded, and she has a really nice blood parrot. So I offered her the fish, and then in return for eggs, all I want is eggs. And then she didn't have a tank, so I offered her a tank. Like, this is all for free, like no money. I said she can have a fish tank and a fish. And she just didn't reply to me. So, like, yeah. I don't know whether to maybe throw her a ridiculous offer for the fish that she that she can't refuse, or just give up on the idea. The other thing is I don't know what she's feeding it. She might be feeding it like white crane or something. So there is a chance that the fish isn't actually as good a quality as it looks. I've got to do a trade, guys. Oh shit. What's going on here? My I gotta change the internet back, guys. We changed to the external Wi-Fi for the walkthrough. So one thing I need to do / research. So when I come into the house from the fish room, the Wi-Fi stays connected enough to be connected, but not enough to work. So what happens? I go out the fish room, and when I come back into the house, my phone doesn't work, and I have to manually go into the Wi-Fi settings and switch it back to the house. So I need to get one of those apps that like picks the best signal strength, but I've tried one before and it didn't work properly. So I need to have a look again. Where'd everyone go? What? We've still got 17 viewers and nobody's chatting in the comments anymore. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. It's definitely past the use by date of my usual stream time. I was actually thinking about going live on my crypto channel tonight. I've done all the verifications to make the account available online. Available is probably the wrong word. Ed Star says listening to my wisdoms. Yeah, Eddie, your Wi-Fi does the same thing, so you fully understand my frustrations. Oh, Blake's getting the smoker out. I used my smoker last night. I did a bit of pork belly. 90% of my cooking on my smoker these days is pork belly just because it tastes so bloody good. Oh, Ilhay's got a flower horn. He actually messaged me saying he got a flower horn because of my inspiration. So does that mean that I am an influencer because I influenced somebody to get a flower horn? I don't want to be called an influencer, but I actually hate the word, but it's growing on me. Yeah, Blake, when's your next live stream? G'day, AJ Aquatics. How are you? Oh. I'm winning $2, guys. I'm not going to show that up close on camera. I'm up $2 since we put the trade on live on camera, even though, is it still live if you guys can't see it? Blake's next video is next week. What was your last video, Blake? I'm going to go have a look. Was it today? 29 minutes ago. That's what you guys were talking about at the start of the stream, hey? Or I wonder what you've said in your video. I'm interested to watch it. So my preparation, I think I did a video on it actually. I put sticky notes on all of the tanks and I color code my tubs of food for the house sitter, which is usually my brother-in-law. Oh, that's awesome, mate. Good luck starting a channel, AJ Aquatics. I'll subscribe while we're here. See, I always spell aquatics wrong. There's a C. I don't think it's going to come up because if you haven't got a video. I don't even think you can drop a link in the chat because what about if I go alright, hang on, two secs. If I go here, How do I just go to my own stream? If I click add moderator, you should be able to drop a link for your channel if you want to. Have you seen that? So there's a AJ Space Aquatics. He's only got 27 subscribers, but he's got a beautiful koi as his logo. He's got live streams that are only 4 minutes long. I'm just looking at some random ass YouTuber now. What month is it? This channel's only recent too. It's only got 4 views. Can you guys blow up this YouTube channel? Oh, there's only 16 people to blow it up now. Everyone go to this YouTube channel and do hashtag Rumbles Fishroom on his videos. I'm a little bit confused. I think he's misinterpreted the word live because he's said live, but this is an upload, not a live video. And also, I can't hear what he's saying. It says walkthrough, but it's just a camera in a still position on one fish tank. That's not walking. Sorry, he's only a new YouTuber by the looks. I'm not trying to... He's a better YouTuber than me. He's got guppies giving birth. He's better at breeding than me. I should message him for tips on how to breed guppies. Someone commented so sad on his video of the baby guppies. It looks like he uploaded 7 videos in a week and then gave up. Maybe if we blow up his comments, I'm just going to write nice video. And we could inspire this guy to get back into making videos. Maybe that's what I should do. Instead of putting time into watching mainstream aquatic channels, I should look for low cap aquatic channels and put some inspiration in their comments. Do we just help him crack 30 subscribers? I'll subscribe. Refresh. 32 subscribers. Look at us go. Do you guys see that koi fish? I want it. Oh, so good. You can't... Oh, you can click on people's channels if they comment, but you can't click on their channels if they're live. I'm just gonna start looking through people's channels by looking at who's commented on what and look for channels. They've got to be fish related, but I just clicked on a channel. He's got 1 video. I don't think he has any subscribers. He's got 2 views. I'm gonna subscribe. Does it say? Yeah, I was someone's first subscriber. Sorry guys, I didn't pay attention to the comments. Nah, I don't watch Aquarium Co-op. I think I'm subscribed. I've listened to the occasional live stream at work. Anonymous says is that Aquarium Co-op that kind of frustrates you? I don't know why I don't watch fish channels. Yeah, I just don't. Maddie's still hanging out, just doing thumbs up. Yeah, so what Blake said, I listen to the lives as podcasts. The problem is, I'm going to say it again, but the problem is with trading is I listen to news podcasts now instead of fish. I was going to go on a wormhole, like looking at people that have commented on videos and then clicking on somebody that had commented on their video. Does that make sense? And then keep going on a wormhole. But by the time I got to the second person, they had 0 subscribers. Probably going to wrap it up there, guys. Can you guys tell I'm getting tired? We're here on a live stream. I shouldn't be having 30-second pauses without sound, especially when we've got no background music. I've got to figure out how to use my phone on OBS Studio. I did find one way, but I had to buy an app, so I need to find another way because I don't want to buy an app. I know, guys, I'm a cheap bastard. We established that earlier in the stream. But, yeah, I want my lo-fi in the background. I've been listening to lo-fi so much. I'll give you guys a link for that if you're interested. It's good background music. Alright, yeah, I'm going to head off because everyone's saying goodbye because I just said I was going to head off. It actually kind of, I don't mind doing the stream without the green screen and just the black shadowing behind me. What do you guys think? Make that your leaving comment, what you think, whether you like the black background or the green screen better. Anyway, guys, on that note,